Yeah. Oh, hello, Sana. Hello. Good evening from Denmark, or actually, it is good afternoon. Yeah. How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. So I just needed to. Oh, it is because you're in a mental hospital. I am so sad to hear that. So, but you know what? I have been that too. So I hope you are doing better. And remember, Sana, to take care of you too. Right? Sometimes you have to remember your own mental health. So sometimes you really have to cut off. Good morning, Lynn. Today, yeah, and I mean, Sana, it is not a shame. Hello, Nana. I promised you, girl, to show you. So great for you, me to see you come by. I promised you to show you the difference between a like this, a braided bottom, compared as you can see, it look more like a real basket. I'll show the. Good morning, Kathleen. To show you the difference. And here, as you can see, the other one. This is the other one I made. Good morning, Marina's creation. Hey. Thank you, Nana. So this is how it looked like when you use the cardboard, and this is how it is here. And I promised to show you how to do this from the beginning because I noticed something that I haven't shown you how to start up without this. So I'll begin to borrow a blanket here. I'm so happy to see you. It has been quite a stressful couple of days for me here in Denmark. It's cold, it's nasty. And then I accidentally saw and heard about you girls Pretty sad that you have changed it to Marina's creation. Yeah. Hello, Miss Kitty. So glad to see you all. Yeah, it has been quite sometimes you wonder if you are born in the right place or in the right century, because I think this world is crazy. Oh, you got snow. They keep promising that we should have snow here, but it's not even freezing. I mean, even the weathers are strange. So, thank you, Kathleen and Nana. Yeah, people are getting, I mean, because of all this commercial Christmas, it's like, I mean, it is like people mean you, the only way you can show somebody that you love them is to go out and buy them a gift for 1,000 krona, and and put yourself in a debt. I mean, so they can have, I mean, these expensive gifts, and yeah. And I keep telling people, you know what? It's not about what you can buy for Christmas. It is, I mean, yeah. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. Yes. And that's what I mean. I mean, let's make some homemade gifts. I mean, let's give from our hearts. Um, it's like people has forgot what is all about being present, being with your loved ones. So yeah, it's a good choice, Marina. Yeah, it is. Oh no, you're not allowed to have anything. Oh, sad to hear that. I'll lower you girls down in a minute, but I am still with you. I am still with you. I love you girls. Okay, no sharp objects. Can you actually see? No. I need something dark. You know what? I think I can score something here. It is more like, how is this for showing? Let's have a, let's see. So have you done a video step by step? No, not yet, Nana, because I actually didn't know anybody wanted to. Um, uh, so it is really because of a request. So, and as you can see, I have here two strings, and then I simply take them like this, and I do like this to make here, and then I simply press them down, keep them flat like this, and then you simply opposite like this here, and make sure you get them at the same distance here, and put them lift up here, and it has to be tight like this. So you have to really hold them firm like this, and hold them down. So as you can see, you have like a pattern. I'll show you like this, and this is actually the beginning. Can you see it if I hold like this? What I have done here, I have simply weave them together like this to hold it firm, and then you have to count. You need 6, so that means all in one I have 24 of these here. Then I simply start, and as you can see, these are made out of white newspaper, and what I'm actually doing is I am connecting 2 of them, fold it over like this. Then I start here, as you can see, but it is very important because now you actually have to twist like this to hold them firm, and get it as close here as possible, and twist opposite like this. So you are actually weaving like this, and again, it is actually what you are doing when you get higher up, and you start to do it where you have two like this, until you simply, as you can see, it is a fight to keep these in space. So, and again, you do like this. And I hope you girls can see what I'm actually doing. I'm twisting them, as you can see, securing them. And I had to sort of make sure to keep them tight like this. So I need to do something productive. So today, as you can see, now you're actually sealing them. But so, and I am going to see, it is tough for your fingers. This is, and as you can see, I keep twisting. It went over here, so I need to twist down, and always at the same time you have to keep it very, very firm and tight. And so it's the beginning that is tough. And as we talked about, Diana and me, it is at this point where in the beginning you are simply killing a lot of these until you master it. You can also make like a bread basket and again up here and down under, not Australia, but almost here. And as you can see, now we have here, so so we have the circle around, and as you can see, we have that down under again. Then you simply separate them, because now you need the next round to be with one. And now I have to think about here, going down here, up, and every single one of them, because as you can see, you are going to split them up like this. So you are twisting and going between every single one of them like this. And the benefit is that these are short, because you can always extend them. But now we are making just a small baskets like this, and keep them firm. As you can see, I do it one by one now. And as you can see, I'm trying to sort of keep them as tight as possible. But of course, you can't get them too close. Oh, yes. Yeah, it is complicated. That's why I sort of wanted to show you. But somebody asked, how do you sort of make the bottom like this? So that's why, of course, I want to show you the beginning like this. And then I am going to show you the easy way, where you actually use cardboard in the center. But of course, it make it look like more like a professional. And that's why I'm resting my shoulder, but it is hard on my shoulder right now, but we'll manage. Oh, Kathleen, it's okay, but it has given me some nasty nights, per se. So and it hasn't been better, because I have been shopping around. So I had to carry a lot of things. So I have been resting it a little bit. So I have actually promised myself that tomorrow I am not going to do anything except relax and simply do nothing. And I am very pleased about that, because lucky for me, I am not going to cook anything for Christmas, I can assure you, because my son has sort of cancelled Christmas. He's not coming, so we are not having Christmas together. He is just got back to his first place, and he liked to sort of be alone. And so I am of course going to the church to celebrate Christmas. Here you are. As you can see, I have simply weaved all around here by twisting like this. As you can see, here it is. Now it is actually holding together, and I am actually making a little open in the bottom because it is very difficult. Yeah, so me too. Me too, Marina. So, you know what? I am more pleased that I sort of is going to the church, and then I am together with some other magnificent people. So that's how it is. Can you see what I have done here? The real professionals can actually make it even more tighter, but I am not that professional, have to say. So, and I am still in my Christmas spirit. If you can call it Christmas spirit, I mean, aren't we all? Every day should actually be like Christmas spirit, right? I mean, we have to, pray for each other, support each other, be there for each other. I mean, it is not only in December you need, to hear from, yeah, it is like we have, it's not in December you need comfort or good friends. It's all year around. So, and yeah, Marina, thank you very much. Yeah, I am still hoping, praying, listening, oh, and putting down the computer. Yay. Okay, let's have a look. Can you see it now? Maybe I can make some small baskets too. It's not so expensive to ship off. But I know I have still for you, Marina, the knight in shiny armor journal. So, but I am going to send from January because it is hopeless, because it seems like even the post service is sort of having a bad issue by keeping their employees are very difficult, and they have to again get rid of some of the workers because they have to save even more money. So I don't know. And as you can see, it is actually easier. Oh, thank you, Nana. Yeah, I am lowering you so you can see here again what we are doing. We are continuing making this round here and press it and hold it as close as you can to here. Let's see what I did here. Oh, I love you too, all of you. Been missing you. I really have been missing you girls. So, yeah, that's how it is. So, and remember to think about the older, your neighbors, your friends. I keep thinking about all of you because I keep hearing that you are hit by storms and you have a financial breakdown. Everything is not good. So compared to you girls, I can assure you Denmark is not that bad. Even it is bad, but don't let it, don't let it crush you down. Be thankful. I'm very thankful for what I have. And a lot of people are very negative, and we don't need that. I don't need people that really don't want to see the bright side of life. Telling them that, you know what, Christmas doesn't have to cost you £50,000. And you don't need to have a lot of store-bought decoration on your tree. Why not make it yourself? Do what you can to make it with the children. If you don't have fancy paper, use an old newspaper and color it with crayons, or it doesn't have to be. You can use sugar as sparkle. Yeah, I made a mistake here. Oh, I can see I have made a shortcut. Never mind. Are we going to say that is part of this design, right? Yeah, they are the very best, Kathleen, because that's what the children remember. Children don't care if, give them one of these in a fancy box and a kid will be happy. Take some of their old, forgotten toys and repaint it, fix it up. And I can show you, yeah, they are so happy because, what is important for children is that you are there, right? That you are together as a family without mobile phones. I really hate these iPads, iPods. I have been trying to I mean, keep a Christmas together with parents and children. We were supposed to have joy, make this, and do other things, right? You know what? The parents just sat with their phones all the time. And of course, the kids did it, and Sunday parents said, Mom said, don't do it, you have to do it. But Mom, why are you sitting with the phone? Right? I thought we were going to be together today and I was important for you. I mean, when a 5-year-old told you, tells you that she actually believes her mother's phone is more important than her, something is really wrong. And that's exactly in my kind of world it is. And sadly, that's the point it is. And here in Denmark, they are not allowed to talk about Christmas because some of the girls don't have, I mean, parents that can give them a new iPhone, an iPad, and TV in Christmas gifts because it is so sad for these children with that has parents that don't have that amount of money, so they can buy their children a very Merry Christmas. I mean, this is not what Christmas is about. Christmas is all about caring. Yeah, I mean, I can assure you we are going to do that. We talked about that, Kathleen, because you know what? It is so, I mean, sad for the children. Even in the church, they're sitting with their cell phones and checking mails, and even when they walk on the streets, they're they're walking and talking, but not to the kids. They're talking to that damn phone. I mean, this is wow. Yeah, exactly, Nana. Amen to that. I mean, it is not about buying all these material things. It's mostly about being together, having a good time. Be thankful that you have a roof over your head. Be thankful you have, I mean, clothes on your body. I mean, that sort of things is important. Not everything else. As you can see, we have now made a button here. And what I'm actually doing is checking that I am going to read. I can see I started single here. So what I need is I have to go to that spot where I started. So we need a little more braiding to do here, or twisting. Yay! So, but I have been making a lot of Christmas gifts here. I have actually bought a lot of healthy things, and I have baked cookies for my Christmas packets. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. Yes. And I think I'm slowly. I mean, as soon as you actually get it in your touch, you will find out it is going pretty fast, very quickly. Uh, You can also make Easter baskets, I mean, for the Easter eggs and stuff like that. And you know what? It is more fun to get a homemade things that go and buy all these commercial things. And you can make them in different shapes. I am going to show you. It is newspaper, Nana. It is simply because I am going to show you how to make sure they are white, because this is when you take the edges of the newspaper, you can actually roll them so you can get them to be white. So I am going to show you. Yeah, I use the edges on the newspaper. And here we are, as you can see at the center here. What I'm going to do now is I want to have it. So we are starting to sort of twist them upwards like this, and bend them like this. No, it doesn't matter. I mean, I like them even in the newspaper color. So what you're going to do is hold it up and press it into shape upwards like this, and start to form it like this while you're holding it tight. No, it doesn't matter. I mean, it just, I am going to show you, because you can actually do that. You can color them with watercolor if you want. So that means you can simply choose to make them so they turn white. And I am of course will show you in another video when you have made this, how to make these. And again, you are sort of holding them upwards like this. It can be a little tricky to press them in shape here. So, oh yes, you can do that, Nana. I often use acrylic paint afterwards. I mean, I prefer to paint them after I sort of braided them. Also because it's easier to work with when they are soft. To sort of mold it into place. It is more, I mean, flexible than when you use really real willow. Yeah. So Also because I think it is more waste of paint if you paint them, color them, and then you simply, the dye on you, as I call it. The break or something, and then you have actually wasted the paint. You can also, decoupage them with napkins, if you wish that. That's what I have done with a lot of mine baskets. As you can see, I have now shaped it upwards like this, so they are like this. You can also, make them. Yeah, I have made a paper basket, the purple one. Hello, Lynn. You can remember the purple one I showed you. Yeah, magazines. I actually made one in magazines. I want to show you, Lynn. That one here is made out of magazines. As you can see, it is actually a colored magazine here. So, and the other one is newspaper, and of course you can make them. That is a big basket, yes. That is made for. No, they don't need paint. I simply just seal them with. If it has to be real strong, you have to use varnish, or you simply just Mod Podge. It is pretty strong, Nana. It is pretty solid, but the best way is to make sure you can make it. Yeah, you have to varnish them. So, and a lot of time you can just use some hobby glue to Mod Podge, but I use, as Lynn call it, thin varnish. Yeah. In this case, I have bought some floor varnish. The cheapest one from the hard store, actually. You really like that? I am going to show you, but I am going to show you a easier way to make them, Nana, without the braided button. You can make them. So as you can see, when I'm simply turning it around, I am trying to keep this straight up like this to shape it into a basket. Like this. So here we are, another one. As you can see, then you simply shape it a little bit like this, mold it, as we call it, into shape. So as you can see, it is starting to grow upwards. Oh, that sounds cool, Nana. Yeah, you can do that. So I'll show you. So we are making some basket days here. Yeah, it's pretty strong already. As you can hear, very solid. So it is going to be very strong. It is stronger when you... Oh, you're still confused. Yeah. So we'll make a couple of them. Yeah. And I am going to show you step by step here. Again, you are, as you can see, you are switching them like this. Twist. You are twisting them around. Twist. So as you can see, what you're actually doing is you're twisting these like this and press down, keep it tight like this. And you can use any kind of magazines. You can use these catalogs from grocery stores. You can use your junk mail, anything, even your old receipts. You can, make it into straws like this. You can use old wrapping paper, and you can actually sort of make some like this and take some very colorful wrapping paper, and you can actually mix it so you can blend it in to make patterns or stripes. Yes, exactly, Lynn. And you can also use, if it has been used to wrap a gift, just smooth it out and cut it out for straws, so you can actually recycle or reused. I have done that with a lot of mine. When I get wrapping paper, I simply smooth it out and cut it and, you know, make these, because you only need like a stripe like this. I'm going to show you. Like this. And as you can see, it's already starting now to be pretty firm here and get into shape. Yeah. So any kind of leftovers, and sometimes you have a little bit you don't need or not big enough for your gifts. Yeah, it's kind of look a little oval, so that's why, as you can see, I shape it up like this. But if I do like this, you can actually see it is round like this. Yeah, it is easier to manipulate with it, Kathleen, because it's softer, and sometimes you have to be very careful. Yeah, I can also show you how to make an oval shaped. So, and I can show you different types. I make a lot of different types of these baskets for gifts and for all my knits and pieces and my yarn like this. Yeah. Or if you need one of these visitors gifts, I don't know what you hosted gifts, when you're invited out and you need a little thing to give to the hostess, or you simply make a little basket, fill it up with goodies and candy, make a home baked cake into it. You can put a Christmas cake into it, size it so it matched the size of the Christmas cake, a bottle of wine. Yes. Then you can actually make a wine sized. No, no more buying. And you know what, Nana? It is recycling and it's fun to make. And it's cost only I say it's only cost the glue and your time to make it, because the materials has been free. So they are actually very free baskets. And you can just use ordinary glue to seal it with. To make it waterproof, or you can also use acrylic paint, Nana, if you have it. Old wall paint, acrylic. I had some wet room paint left. Yeah, so yeah, so and you have to make a lot of these straws. As you can see now, it is coming and pressing it down like this. Yeah, and I can assure you, you can actually end up being addicted to this. To make these. So I am going to show you in, and I might go live on Christmas Eve, because we have Christmas Eve the 24th, and you girls have the Christmas Eve morning the 25th. So I might make a little live stream with some things. Yeah, me too. So it would be so nice, Kathleen, because the church is actually closing early. So the company and the good friends will be so nice. I know I am very early today, so sorry. I have also spent a little time with Chopper. Chopper has been here. And it is, as I told you, sometimes I take off to make quality time when people come here. And I don't like to say, you know what, we can't talk, you can't be here because I have to use my computer, I have to be on my phone. No, I mean, when you come and get visitors and you have people around, I like to be there for them. I don't want to sort of go out in the kitchen and say, hey, entertain yourself because I just have to do something. Oh, I am glad to hear that. I'm sorry to hear it. Yeah, Marina, thank you for coming by. You still want your packet, right? So we'll see you later, Marina. Have a great day. Yes, I will do that, Marina. I am hanging on to it. So, because there's a lot of others that doesn't want them. So, see you later. Take care and drive carefully. Yeah. So, yeah. As you can see, it is like only 4 left here, but that's okay. So I am showing 4 people for now. Have a look at this. Can you see it? Pretty sturdy when you do it. Yeah, not quite yet. I still need two of them. So I have 2 baskets left. Yay! Oh, that's great, Nana. So I was thinking I'll take a couple hours now. I have taken some time off. I should actually in a shower. It is these guys was yesterday, and they told me that I will be without a shower and a bathroom for 4 weeks, but I only have to work 1 week in my home. So, but I would so, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It is so crazy, Kathleen. So I can assure you, I will come and ask for your support when when my nerves are going crazy. It is so crazy. So it is, yeah. And my son doesn't want me to talk about it because he says it is a crazy world and he doesn't care. And yeah, tired of listening to me complaining. Yeah. So I better stop complaining. Yeah. It is really my passion to help people, and especially homeless people. And I have been homeless myself, and I have been so grateful and blessed by the Lord. I can assure you. Um, no, no, and not even sure if they can keep the time. Because I asked them and I told them, you know what, I have waited and waited, but they're still not sure. So I don't know. I just have to take one day at the time and see. Yeah. So Oh, you are in the soup kitchen. Oh, that's lovely, Nana. And you too? Good morning, Susan Baker. Good to see you. And thank you for coming by. Oh, you can't even see what I'm making. See, here it is. You have to see my hands. Yay! I'm so happy. So good to see you. Yeah, sometimes I switch times because I know that we are in different zones here. So, yeah. And as you can see, I was sitting and making practice make perfect because you talked about it. And I sat down and told Chopper I wanted to show the girls how to make one like this, where you actually also make the bottom from scratch. I mean, and you make a different because it's a bigger one. So we are of course going to make one like this in this size. And I hope, of course, you will craft with me. We can make an arrangement so we are crafting together. And I'll show you step by step. And when the new year come and we are going to start from scratch, I'll ask you to collect some magazines. Yes, Nana, that is what we are making now. Yeah, this is going to be with a little handle onto it. So, and Susan is going to make baskets, yes. Oh, you already have 1,000 strips? Wow, Susan. Cool. That is so great. Yes, cardboard. Yes, we are going to start with the cardboard afterwards. So no problemo. Yeah, I am doing the stripes again to show you. When we are done with this, no, I am using a newspaper. It doesn't matter what kind of paper. I'm going to show you how to cut. Yeah, your shoulder said no. Yeah, mine too. So, how about your granddaughter? Couldn't you sort of try her? Yeah. And I'll show you how they turn white. Yeah. And I don't know, you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm twisting them. And I didn't know how to write this on English, so it is actually saying basket with braided basket bottom. in Danish. On my title, I haven't even I have my brain was Danish when I sort of wanted to go live stream here, but I do know a lot of Danes know English, so I'll continue to speak English in my live streams and on my channel. Some have actually asked me why I don't speak Danish, and it is simply because of you girls. And because I like to speak English, sometimes it is okay for me to think in another language. And that also make a lot more to understand. So what you are actually doing now is you have to figure out where do you want your handle and how big you want it. So what I'm actually going to do now, I have them, of course, in another place. So see you in a minute. I just need to pick something up here. As you can see, I have also made a bread basket. This, as you can see, that is more open. This is made out of magazines. So this is actually my old bread baskets. Then I put a cloth and, you know, I use them for raising my bread into it. I have also made these two for raising my bread. So you can also make one like this. So as you can see now, and I have a little bigger here. So what I'm actually going to do, and because these are a little slimmer, means that I can slice it on like this if it want. Not sure, but just make sure they are straight forward like this in this position here. And I like to make them a little wider, so I put 3 onto it like this. I use one of these for barbecue sticks or skewers, as you call them, when I roll them. And this is actually made on a knitting needle size 5, because sometimes you need a bigger size. I like to have 2 sizes because it is, for me, very practical when you have to sort of lower them down on something, because they actually fit, as you can see here, on top of here. And what you're actually doing, you're simply putting them down. So you actually like have a handle like this, but keep it like this because you need to have a little more. It's about like this, but I will show you. It depends on the thickness of the paper. And you thicker the paper, you smaller the stripes, actually, because you also have to be careful not to make them too firm, so you can't mold them. As you can see, I'm simply sliding them here. So you are placing it over all three of them here. I'll explain. We need 3 more rounds. And that's to make sure that we have secured this handle. And you simply go under all three of them like this and go over. And you have to make sure that there's sort of like a smaller tip on them, so you actually can connect them like this. So they have to be a little tighter in one end. And when you actually come here, I think I'll leave it here. Then you stop next to here. And what you actually is doing. Oh, they're perfect. Susan, I think, yeah, 2.5 inch. Yes, perfect. Yes, perfect. So I need to put my glue gun into the heater. Or into here. And need it to warm up. So I'll show you. I'll grab a newspaper. Here I am again. Hey. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. Yeah. I got 4 thumbs up. We have a newspaper like this, and I start to cut them, fold them like this. And I need the scissors. I'll show you. I think they are like you say. This is a basic size of a newspaper in Denmark. Of course, make sure there's no staples. Yeah, hopefully we can have some of the lurkers to put a thumbs up for me. Or, yeah, if you don't like me, then at least don't mind, give me a thumb down, but that means you have at least seen my video and decided it's not for you, and that is all right. We cannot all be for the same things. Even I never give people thumbs down. I am open and positive about everything. So because we are unique and we are unique crafters, that's what we are. And as you can see here, Nana, here is the white edge of the paper, and I am going to show you that I keep them like this for in one here, and take these, yeah, like this. I don't know how much these are in inches. They're 3.5 inch. Can I give it to you? Because I don't have an inch. Susan, do you know centimeters? Centimeters, metric. I don't. Yes. Let me see if I can find something, because I am going to show you. If I do have one, never mind. But see, when you do it, you can also, these are going to be very strong, but these in magazines are like this. It is where I take one of these, fold in 3, and have them like this. You can also do it with, but this is very thin paper. I need to remember where I put my metric. I know somewhere I have a metric, but I'll return. But when you want to have a white one, you are leaving the white edge out here and begin like this. Not like this, but like this. You hold it so you have it like this in that angle here. I am going to put it down a little bit. here like this. And when you are rolling it, you have to hold it like this. And because when you are turning, twisting, as you can see, what is happening is that the white edge is simply dominating. And I can see these are too big. You are absolutely right. Because that is a bigger newspaper. So I need more here. And do it like this. Because it is also something to do with the way you are twisting them. As you can see, like this. And you are stretching it out like this. And then you can actually see the white is actually covering up. So now you have a plain white here. So, and Susan, when you have these in a smaller, it's okay, because when you are, what happened to them? I'll show you. Here they look more like what you do. As you can see, to make this perfect, you're not doing as much as I did as the newspaper. You're doing like this again. It's the same. Here. And twist it like this. As you can see, then you have a firm one. But this is glazed paper, so it doesn't matter actually. And again, here, like this. Can you actually see? Yep. And I need to go down on the floor to, yeah. Yeah, I just used a roll glue stick. And I need to go down on the floor after it now. Like this. And voila. We have one more white. But I can also see this has been a bigger newspaper. So that it's got a little thicker. As you can see, the shortness of it. So that means the size has been, yeah. So that's good. So I make them in different, see, I can even see this is an old recipe of mine here. And you can also see what you can do is use that one. I'll show you in a minute. So that you have an old receipt, you do it the same, like this. And voila, now you have one more. like this. You can also use them in different lengths. It doesn't matter as long as they're flexible and solid. Now you have recycled an old and they are getting more sturdy and strong, so that means they are pretty good as to make the bottom. So what we are going to do now is I need to have the cutter. Hello, Soto. Hey. So good to see you too. So what we are doing here, as you can see, we are going to glue that down in the center to sturdy it and hide it under here. So that's what we are doing. In here and hide it in the back. Then we are simply taking that one and go in and keep it here and simply hide it inside here. In between. And we prefer it goes on the back here if it wants. It doesn't want anything right now. Yeah. And we have sealed it. Yay. As you can see now you have like this, but we need to secure these. So what we are doing, we are starting by like weaving them under, over, under, and the next one like this, and firmly do like this. And I always put a little snip of glue to secure it a little bit when you have put it down here and secure it. As you can see, that went under here, so you are simply doing opposite here and seal it, and not with a kiss but with a glue, a little hot glue. And behind, over, like this, and again behind. That means the glue is going behind here. And hold it. Oh, thank you. So, thank you, Soto. Yay. And down here. So what you are actually folding it into each other, and that has to go back here. So it can take a little time. And keep it down here and again behind and over. So you're actually weaving down here and it goes over here and seal it at the back. Like this. Here. And again, since this is going over, you have to go under like this. So what you actually is doing, you are sort of weaving them together like this, and again behind, and that will end up here. Sometimes you're lucky, you can use the same glue, and that one has to go behind here and weave it in here. And again here. Like this, and press it down. Oh, thank you, girls. You are so kind. And as you can see, now we are actually sealed the side, one side of the basket here. What we are going to do is afterwards we are going to line it up here. So we are starting from here, the opposite direction, going down, and again down, and if they're long enough, you can actually wait to secure to you have sort of weave them all in like this. And we need some glue here, just a tiny amount of glue. And sometimes I have to remember myself that this is a hot glue, so it is hot. And again here. And one more time, the last one. And what you're actually doing is you're pressing these inside to put under the back side here. So you're hiding them inside the baskets like this. Oh, hi, welcome back. So, and voila. Now we got it like this. As you can see, it is not quite even. So what we are actually going to do here is to start like this. And then you simply weave it to sort of keep them together and make them stronger. And when you're actually doing it, you are sort of tying them together like this. Here. I hope you can see here like this. And when you feel you sort of have it, you'll continue when the entire of these, as you can see, it is a little higher, but it's okay. Can you see how it is turning out? But as you can see, I accidentally made it a little higher here than here. But it is something that might happen. You're going, Susan? Yeah. See you later. Yeah. And when you have set up, put it as high as this allow you to do, you sort of glue it into the back here to secure. Yes, see you later, alligator. And as you can actually see, it is turned out to be a little sturdy. So, and we'll take the next one here. Again, start by securing and start to weave. Like this. And this is actually what we call a little Easter basket here. Like this again. Hopefully you girls can see what I'm doing, but here, weave it up like this. Inside here. And I haven't done this for a long time, so it is maybe not the most perfect, beautiful thing. So, but it is just so you can be seeing how it's done and practice and become a master in the art. So, yeah. And sometimes, you know, when things are crazy, I sit down and I make a basket. I mean, I like to sit and do these things because, I mean, practice, 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 yes. Sometimes you just need to have something to sit with. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be very addictive to you because sometimes you just need to have, you know, you can start roll these and you just need to have something in your hands. And you like, I want to be crafty, but I mean, and you are not crafty minded, but you would really like to be doing something craft. And that's, you can sit down and make these because you know they are going to be useful to something. They are not just waste of time. There is actually a purpose about them, right? I mean, and what you are actually doing here, if they want to do it, you are, like I did with the other one, just roll it, hold them flat, and now you need to secure this. And what you simply is doing is rolling it around so tight as you can. And press them together like this. And this is actually how I made the Christmas. Yeah, you can use copy paper. Yeah. So you can even recycle your copy paper. And what you are actually doing is, again, you are attaching like you did when you were weaving, like this, and hold it tight, roll it over, and once in a while I give it a little hot glue. You can also use ordinary glue, but oh yeah, I wish I could send to you girls before Christmas, but that is absolutely not possible because it has closed between Christmas and New Year. All the post service has closed down, so I can't even send anything out. Sadly. Oh, you love orange? Oh, thank you. Yeah. I'm with you girls now. So, yep. Yes, I am at the church, but not for me. Of course, I am something for me, but I am going to show you how to make a Christmas dinner, but it will be after Christmas to show you, because in the Christmas time it is too busy. So I am going to show you how a real Danish Christmas dinner is going to look like and cook it for you. But it will of course be after Christmas. but I don't mind to eat Christmas dinner in the new year between Christmas like this. So, but I am actually so here is Nana, one cookie basket made out of newspaper. Oh, that's great. And so you have it here. And then you can actually take and secure inside here if you still have some of the long ones. Just to keep them close like this. And then you have it, the little Christmas with the braided, bottom. And I have left this for heating. So, yeah. So here it is, ready. And it is so lightweight, it could easily go into a Happy Mail, a small one. So, yeah, and we can fill it up with different stuffs. And now I am going to show you. I'll go and find a piece of cardboard and get some coffee. So I am showing you how to make. Now I have shown you this way, and we are going to make this one. Yes, we can. Oh, thank you. You girls are so lovely. No wonder I love you so much. So I'll go and heat myself some coffee and be right back to some more action. Yes, and my hair is, as you can see, it look yellow, but it is actually gray, very gray. Never mind. It's wisdom. It's my, wisdom. I'm clever. Yes. Oh, yeah. We have an address file in Katie's group. What, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah. I think it's in Katie's group. Yes, I love my wisdom too. So oh, thank you. But we can make one. We can figure that out in our group. Yeah. Yeah. So I am back. Yeah, you need to make tubes, Nana. This is Jabba.
Hej.
So kan du række med posen med rørene der? Posen? Yes. Nana, you asked for an oval. So to say hello, my friend Jabbar. He's just come home. When we make an oval, as you can see, I have here from pizza, and he says hello. Like this, open up. And we don't need a big one, so we are going to do like this. Take from a pizza cardboard and fold it in half like this. And we need these two pieces because I want to make an oval. So as you can see, I have got myself a round plate. To make the ovals, I simply take a plate like this and simply cut it after. Like this. And the same thing in the other end. Like this. Yeah, you can also make a square one. That is correct, Nana. And now you have almost a perfect oval. I have to, and then you cut down here where you folded it because you need it as two size pieces like this. I don't know if you think that is oval enough here, like this. And then you put them like this. If you're clever, I like, people can see that it's actually recycling. So I simply just, glue it with the picture up. Somebody will maybe use, the plain sides, but I do like when you can see it. So what you're starting to do, I have taken some of these here. These are the shorter ones. It depends on how tall you want your basket to be. If you want it to be a real basket, I suggest to use a taller one because you need also to have them so you can secure it. Oh, thank you. That is from a needle. I simply sometimes you can solve them with water spray, these or you can just sit and do like this, solve them up by squeezing them like this, make them flat. Yeah, a size 5 needle. They're a little bigger and heavier, stronger to it. So what we need to do is to glue them on. So I'll start by one here, and you simply start up by making like a cross like this, and about an inch inside here, and flatten it. Yeah. And I am lowering you a little more here. So yeah. Yeah, they're turning a little soft when you paint them. And then you simply, in what we can call the corners, like this. And squeeze them a little bit here in the edge. like this. As you can see, that didn't want to stick. Let's try again. Seems this has been cold. It depends how firm I want it, but right now I have 8, and as you can see now I need to, I'll count 9, 10, not that one, 11, 12, and this is going to be 16. Yeah, it depends on how many you lay down, but you also have to remember to be careful not to big a distance to it. So I'll say it's like this with a half an inch between. 16, that's 24. I always end up with 24 of them for a basket. So it is the same as I use for like a round basket. Like this. And this is, I keep thinking this is my hair, but it is actually the glue. As you can see, now you have actually glued 24 around. What you're doing next, you are simply giving it a smooth poof of hot glue all around here. And this is pretty hot. And place this like this firmly. And then we need, and voila, here we got it. Yeah, exactly. You have to make sure it is you have enough of these straws to make it look nice. I have tried that too when I believed it started to look ugly. So what I'm going to do now is hold it like this, see it, and start weaving. Connect to. So good to have you back. And then you start by making like this around, you weave around it very close to the edge. Like this, you can't see because I'm holding it too high. Like this. Can't see it. As you can see, you are simply putting 2 rounds like this around the edges to cover up here. And twist them. Yeah, 1 straw up, 1 straw under, like this. I'll remove this so you better can see it, like this. Also, if you want to weave a basket, you have to have an uneven number of straws, and it doesn't give a same strength to it as when you are twisting them like this. Twist. Twist. Thank you, Kathleen. Yes, you can actually even make a heart-shaped baskets. I mean, you can make a star shape. It depends on how you actually, when you use cardboard, you can choose every shape you want. Yeah, don't poke my ass. Yeah. Yeah. You just use a round one to round the corners. And I like to have 2 around here, so I'll continue. Yeah, it really hurt, but it's okay. So I'm taking it easy here. It is difficult when you have them like this. See, I just popped it out. So if you can have it on a table, it is okay. But as you can see, it is difficult when you have to avoid to bend the poke sticks. It is getting easier when you have to bend them up. Oh, chopper manku.
Jamen, jeg har for mange, der ønsker mig til lykke. Undskyld, søs.
Yes, det er Susu. She's asking, how many have you made so far? Oh. About 50 or 60. I have made about 50 baskets, yes. So I think I have made a share. Chopper say hey back for all of you. He's checking for Merry Christmas wishes. So, and most of them have been giving as gifts, and yeah, some have been appreciated and some are just looked at and yeah, thrown out because, you know, some people, oh no, you can't do this. I mean, it is newspaper and like yuck. It isn't even made of wood. So yeah, some will share them and yeah, some don't, but they're homeless. I mean, they share them and most of them do. Oh yeah, they want them made out of willow or real wood or, you know, not of old newspaper. 2 rows, actually like this, Nana. I'm making 2 rows like this, as you can see here, to hold it and give it a nice edge to it. So, and I'm almost there. Here I am. 2 rows. And what we are going to do now is that this is going to be a little tricky because what I'm actually going to do, I like to weave that way. So that means I'm holding this here, but then I'm starting to take this one, bend over here and up. And then I bend this one and bend it upwards again. And then you simply take it like this, fold it up, bend it up like this. And with that one over, up, and simply bend it like this, up, over, here, up, like this. And you do that all the way around here. As firm as you can, of course. And as you can see, I have a problem, and that one broke. So I'll need to put it in and glue it on. And that is sometimes it happens when you, hot glue and back in here. And we'll try again. Because sometimes if you are actually making the straw too hard, there will simply, there will crack or break like this. And we are almost where we started here. And when we are here at the last one, we go in down here to search for that one that we bended here in the beginning, like this. So as you can see, what I have done now is I have simply made it to look like this. And that means we'll have an edge to it. Let's have our table back and find where we sort of started up with here. And as you can see, I went that way. So I'll continue to weave in that direction, opposites, like this. And at the same time, I'm keeping, hopefully, these upwards, like this, and sort of twist them into shape, like this. And cheers. Merry Christmas. Ja, der er ikke så mange piger, men det er jo også tidligt for dem jo. Mange af dem er jo ikke stået op endnu.
Ja, det er 12 timer tidligere. Hvad siger klokken da?
Yeah, because you are going opposite as the way you started. Because I made this, you have to. I went that way around, but because I turned it around, you have to go the other way. De hænger op i træet der. Hvorfor det? Du og din ikke der. So but it's you know, it doesn't matter what way you're going around, just remember to go the same direction. Yeah, I am keep going that way. And as you can see, I'm trying to sort of hold them upwards. It can be difficult for you to see right now, but I'm picking them up straight, firmly, and to hold them in place like this. And you're actually doing the same as you did with the smaller basket. To keep them in a secure place like this. Oh, you can't wait to try it, Nana? Ja. Virker det ikke? De virker. Okay.
Skide godt. Så kan jeg se en tv-vis ud.
Ja, okay. Selvfølgelig kan du det. Så. And as you can see, here it is. Hello, Clara. Hey, Merry Christmas. No, it is Chopper. He's my friend. So, no, my son is too busy to come. So, Chopper is here. Hey, Clara. So, as you can see now, it is taking shape. Can you see it? It is starting to take shape now. So, and you can also, of course, make this with a handle to it. But I'll keep going. Yes. And here you are. And as you can see, I have prepared a lot of these for you girls, so I could show you how to make them. So I have been making paper straws in a big bunch and up, and it didn't want to stay. So we'll fetch a new one. I have been thinking a lot of you, Clara. Hope it is going good. Yeah, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. It is going to be a fabulous year. It is, because we are going to make the new year even better than this year, because we have a lot of crafty friends. We have a lot of wonderful, wonderful crafty souls mates around here. So it is going to be a very merry crafting new year. It really is. And as you can see, you are simply supporting them when you are going around them, Nana. So you are lifting up a little bit like this. And as you can see, you know what? To be creative, to make something beautiful out of nada, as I called it, it is actually, waste products that you actually is using. I mean, what you really are doing is you're making something to, yep. Okay, it keep calling me. It want power. Just a minute. Here we are.
Den lille.
Den lille.
Den lille lys, du ved.
Nå, ja, men den er ikke... Du får lige den. Sådan der. Oh, thank you. I like that shape. I mean, it's a good shape. I want to show you. And I also want to say, you know what? It doesn't. You don't need. I mean, a big table or a big place or something like that to make. I mean, crafting. I mean, you can just use your favorite sitting spot and just sit down and enjoy yourself. Absolutely not necessary. So to have a big desk and you can also use an old kitchen table or just a corner, sit on the floor. I mean, it doesn't require anything expensive. I like, I mean, to craft with people I can socialize myself with. And sometimes when you see these fancy, big, I mean, very smart people, I mean, you don't have all that smart place. And yeah, so, but it's not what is important. It is how to show each other and, I mean, craft and learn something new. I think that is important. And of course, you can make these so they look even more professional by covering it up with very fancy paper. Hello, Garula. Yeah, I would rather have homemade. I mean, it has soul. I mean, it really have heart and soul into it. So, and love. I mean, very much love. Yeah, hi, Kadula. Good to see you. Yeah. So we are going to make baskets today. Of course we are. So, and straight up like this. And up like this. Okay. Hey. And as you can see, you are simply just, it is so relaxing when you sort of getting a hang to it. And as we talked about, any kind of paper, I'm going to show you in the new year how to make it out of different papers. As you can see, we are beginning to build it up like this. So it gets this shape as an oval. And yes, I used a round plate to make the edges like this. Some people might take measurements and, you know, sort of do a big deal out of a small deal. So And again, you're connecting them with the smaller the end into the bigger end, and continue. And if you have some different colors, you could make stripes into it. And or you can take one in each color. Let me hold it like this. Thank you, Nana. And then you simply hold it up like this. As you can see, now you're coming upwards. And if you want it to go a little outwards like this, you sort of stretch it out while you are twisting the straws around it. I can also say bless you girls. And I'm still twisting them. So they're sort of lying flat to it like this, up, down, twist, like this. And then you simply twist them. Like this. And keep pressing it down here. Oh, I'm not sure. Right now, he's actually sitting and listening to the news. So, yeah, exactly, Nana. Yeah, you can actually make it star shaped or a heart shaped. So it depends on how you sort of make the button. I can see if I have time for showing you a heart shaped, star shaped. Or I can see if I can find some link for you so you can see. If somebody has made them, but you can make any shape you want. Actually, so a triangle shape, square. The square is a little tricky because it depends on how you put the straws. Yeah, I mean, it really, as I mean, you really need to have space like this. Oh, Kansas just popped into your head. I forgot my water, but I do drink water. Yeah. I have to admit, to be honest, I haven't been very good at it lately. So, but I have to sort of. Yes, you are. So, yeah, but I do have my water next to me. I am going to show you. So, better drink. Also, it's a good idea, Soto. Thank you, because I mean, it's good to have you and Kansas, Mama Kansas. So just in case she's sort of, watching the replay, I better hurry up. And now we have spoken about the sunshine, Kansas. She might pop up. So I better grab my water bottle here. Yeah. So I'm also going to use some more of these. Thank you, Nana. Yeah. See here. Now you can actually see it is taking the shape like a real oval. And as you can see, this make a very fine edge to it when you bend it like this. Yeah. Oh, yes. See? Yeah, she's my big sister. Yes. We all need one of them. I mean, we really do, don't we? I mean, we need to have somebody who can help take care of us and we can speak to and yeah, be together. So as you can see, ta-da! Oh, I love you too, Soto. Mm. And Noah doing this. Oh yes, she is. I can feel it in my heart. She's smiling. Oh, I have to. Yeah, we love our Clara. See, find the right edge here. So, and I have also shopped for all the kringles, making kringle cakes, and Chopper is going to be very, very happy tonight. Yeah, let's do that. So I have been shopping for the recipes of 2 different kringles. And I actually made a tryout on the dough. And Chopper was a very, very lucky guy. Sometimes you can't, I mean, oh yes, he was the tester. And I think that's it's why he's really love to come by, because I mean I test cook on him, so when I make new cookies or cakes or new fancy dinners, he's the taster, and yeah. So then we are voting it. Yeah. See? So yeah, I'm making magic here, as you can see. Right here. I'll give you 10 more minutes, and then I have been on for 3 hours, and we can see. Let's see. Here we are. And then I'll need to make some more of these later. So, and we are going to have chicken soup tonight. Very precious chicken soup. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, you will have it. Yeah. So, but I promise I won't complete it without you. So this is my last two for now. So then I need to make some more. Yeah, and I'm also so happy I have met all you girls here. So I am keeping it like this, Nana. And then I am only completing it on the live stream with you girls, so you can see when it's being finished, so to speak. So you girls also can get some dinners.
Yes.
Yeah. So I always liked, this shape of basket, this oval. It for me looked more like a basket. Yeah. So I hope that is okay, because it is almost 3 hours now. Yeah. And you girls has families, and so and now you can see. Yay! And thank you, Soto, for remember me about my water. And thank you everyone for coming by and craft with me. Yeah. And I love you, Clara, Kathleen, Nana, Golia. Love you all. So see you. Thank you for coming by. So continue to be. Thank you very much. So see you in the next stream. Bye. Take care and Merry Christmas. Hope we'll see each other for. Yeah. Bye, lovely.